Hi! Welcome to Crazy of List Friends. Today we're going to take a look at the most interesting crimes in history. 10 Celebrity Identity Theft Cases. Celebrity identity theft cases involve the theft of private information of famous individuals for fraudulent purposes. Such crimes can lead to financial losses, damage to reputation, and breaches of personal privacy. For example, the infamous identity thief Frank Abagnale Jr. is known for his identity theft abilities, and his story inspired the movie Catch Me If You Can. 9 Turkish Bankers Trial. 2001. Some prominent bankers in Turkey were prosecuted for allegedly causing the near collapse of their banks through manipulative practices that served their own interests. These trials represent one of the turbulent periods in the Turkish banking sector, with significant economic repercussions. 8 Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum Heist. 1990. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum was robbed in 1990, and the stolen artworks have not been recovered. This heist continues to be one of the greatest mysteries in the art world. 7 Stolen Vermeer Paintings. 1992. Rare Vermeer paintings, The Concert and A Lady and Gentleman in Black, were stolen in 1990 from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. These paintings remain missing and are considered one of the world's greatest art thefts. 6 D.B. Cooper Hijacking. 1971. D.B. Cooper hijacked a plane in 1971, flying from Seattle to Portland, and demanded a ransom before parachuting away, disappearing into the night. After receiving a substantial ransom, he vanished in a dark, wooded area. Cooper's identity and fate remain unknown, and this case has generated numerous theories and speculations. 5 Cropsey. Staten Island urban legend. Cropsey is known as a ghostly or serial killer figure in the Staten Island area of New York. According to the legend, Cropsey kidnaps and murders children. This fear persisted from the 1970s to the 1980s and caused panic among the local population. In reality, behind this story was a criminal named Andre Rand, who had kidnapped children. For Valentine's Day Massacre. 1929. This event occurred in 1929 in Chicago during a violent conflict between Al Capone's gang and a rival gang. Capone's gang lured rival gang members into a garage and gunned them down. This ruthless attack is considered one of the most brutal incidents in American gangster history. 3 The Lizzie Borden Case. 1892. This famous murder case took place in Fall River, Massachusetts, where Lizzie Borden's father and stepmother were brutally killed with an axe. Lizzie Borden was at home during the murders and raised suspicions, but the jury found her not guilty due to insufficient evidence. The mystery of how the murders occurred remains unsolved, and the identity of the perpetrator is still uncertain. 2 The Gentleman Thief. Arsène Lupin. Arsène Lupin is a character created by French writer Maurice Leblanc. Introduced in the early 20th century, Lupin quickly gained popularity. Lupin is portrayed as a clever, aristocratic thief who challenges the brilliant detective Sherlock Holmes. In the stories, he carries out complex plans to steal various valuable items such as jewels, art, and money. 1 Stock Market Panics. 1907 and 1929. The first occurred in 1907, and the Wall Street Panic was one of the financial crises in the United States. Credit scarcity and bank collapses affected large businesses and investors. The Great Depression in 1929 was one of the largest economic collapses in history. On October 29, 1929, the New York Stock Exchange crashed, millions of people lost their jobs, and many lost their savings. These events demonstrated the long-term effects on the U.S. and global economy. Don't forget to comment, subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video.